Hi friends, hope you're all doing well. Today is a bank holiday for us. It is the long coronation weekend. If you don't know, King Charles III is getting coronated and that is happening and the celebration is happening. If you switch on the news, it is everything is all about King Charles III celebration. And this coronation is happening after 70 years because Queen Elizabeth II has lived a long, blessed life, and the king has been waiting for 70 years to get to the throne, and finally he made it. Okay, and today many people are helping out in an event called the Big Help Out, where people are getting involved in community events, helping the community, cleaning the litters, cleaning the beaches, and so on. I'm not able to participate in any of those events, so my contribution is I made a idli batter. So you may ask me, what is the big deal in idli batter, Kasim? Friends, I'm telling you, if you're living in India, it is not a big deal. Idli dosa is not a big deal. But if you're living in this country, idli is a big deal because you don't get it. Okay, so you have to pretty much make it at home. But making this batter at home is very, very simple. You just need 4 ingredients. Okay, so the first ingredient is urad dal. You take 1 portion of urad dal, and then the remaining 3 portion or 3 ingredient. So the first ingredient in that is idli rice. Take another portion of idli rice. So 1 portion of urad dal, 1 portion of idli rice, and half a portion of tapioca seeds, and then the remaining 2.5, okay, can be anything. It can be any millet. So today I added bajri flour. Okay, you can add ragi flour, you can add any flour. Okay, or you can also add a combination of these flours. So it is 1:4, 1 portion of urad dal and 4 portion of the other 3 ingredients. So which is 1/2, 2.5. Okay, so you do that. So what I do, I add a little bit of salt to the 2.5 portion of my millet flour, and then add the required salt. Don't make it too watery, and at the same time don't make it too thick. Add the right amount of water and the right amount of salt for that overnight. Mix it and keep it aside. The remaining 3 ingredients, which is urad dal, your idli rice, and the tapioca seeds, keep in 3 different containers. Wash it and soak it overnight. Next day morning, you put it in mixer separately, 2 minutes in each of those ingredients. So you first take the urad dal, put it in the mixer for about 2 minutes. So usually what I do, I mix for 1 minute, just then mix it. And if you want to add a little bit of water, I add it and then mix it. And also add only the required amount of water, and make sure you add cold water, okay, which is very, very important. And when you add water, just see to that the water, you can just see a thin layer of water just above the urad dal, okay, or any of those 3 ingredients. Just do that, and once that is mixed, you add it, and then you mix the second ingredient, which is a tapioca seed, and then finally the idli rice. Okay, so you do that and then mix all of the ingredients fully, and then leave it to settle. Just close it, just leave it to settle. If the weather is good, it will be ready this evening, but the weather is not that great, so I think it will be ready only tomorrow evening for my dinner. Okay, so you may ask, Kasim, why should you do all this? Why can't your wife do this and all the stuff? Remember, friends, when you're working from home, it is also important that you support your family, work for home, so that you can keep your wife and the family happy. Okay, and also more importantly, you will have the courage to pick up an argument. Why we hesitate to pick up an argument? We think that if we pick up an argument, we won't have food. Okay, but in my case, idli is ready. Idli will be available for the next 7 days. So next 7 days, I can take courage to pick up any argument. Okay, so if you have this learning, if you know how to cook, then it becomes really, really handy, right? And once it is ready, okay, it is very important. Okay, so don't try to mix it. Okay, don't mix it at all, right? You take that idli vessel, add some water, and just allow it to boil, and apply a thin layer, and then add this like a cake. You just take it as if it is a slice of cake, and then pour it and just boil it for about 7 minutes. Okay, once 7 minutes is done, keep an alarm. 7 minutes is done, switch it off, allow it to settle for about 3 minutes. Let it cook within its own vapors. After 10 minutes, you can actually take the idli out and allow it to settle for about 2 minutes. So 12 minutes overall. 7 minutes boil, 3 minutes rest, outside rest for 2 minutes. 12 minutes your idli will be ready, and you can enjoy that idli with your tomato chutney or your coconut chutney or pudina chutney, whatever chutney. My favorite is coconut chutney. Okay, I love coconut chutney. Okay, now you may think that this idli is South Indian food. Okay, so don't think this idli is South Indian food. My friend Pradiman came from London, so he told me that his son Aryaman is so fond of idli and dosa. He said, Kasim, you have to teach me how to make this. So I taught him how to make this. Although he was, although he is a North Indian, in his eating habit, he is a South Indian. He is very fond of dosa, and I'm sure Pradiman and Aryaman is sorted for the rest of his life, okay, because he loves dosa that much. He's a dosa man, okay. So friends, hope you found this information useful. So just a quick recap: 1:4, okay, one portion of urid dal. The remaining 4 portion, it is 1:2.5:2.5. 1 portion of urid dal, half portion of tapioca seeds, and the remaining 2.5 portion, it is up to you. You can add any millets. Okay. Important thing, when you mix it with cold water. That is absolutely important. And also, when you're taking it out, don't try to stir it too much. Just take it as if it is a slice of cake. Okay. So enjoy this. If your wife is watching this and complaining that, look, Kasim is doing all this help to his wife, you are not doing any help, my apologies to you, friends. So don't watch it while with your wife. Okay. So very, very important. Okay, so take care, friends. Hope you found this information useful. So try this try this method. I tried various methods and I found this method really, really helpful. Okay, try this and let me know. And if you're using different technique to prepare a batter, also please share that with me. Okay, take care, friends. Thank you. Bye bye.